Right, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how this massive cock made me $25,000 and how, if you understand what I'm about to teach you, it will also be able to help you make loads and loads of fucking money, okay? You're probably wondering, Tom, why is there a massive dick on the fucking whiteboard? You ungrateful shit. Be happy, look at this artwork, okay? It's probably giving you a couple of smirks already. But the reason there's a massive cock on this whiteboard, is because when I was 15, young, way younger than I am now, and I was in school, I wasn't particularly interesting, I wasn't particularly funny, charismatic, I got no girls, I had basically no friends, I wasn't very cool at all, and there was a particular child in my class, also named Tom, who used to take the piss out of me, mainly for my extremely dangly long arms and my shit haircut. But the point is that one day, after an egregious amount of picking, I said, you know what, fuck this. I am gonna become so rich, handsome, charismatic, capable, and amazing that one day, this prick, this Tom, this cunt, is gonna literally look at me one day and think, how the fuck has he done that? And 8 years later, here we are. I'm now making loads of money. I know for a fact that he is working a shit job. He inherited the farm from his dad, who's actually I'm not gonna say it, but doesn't like women his own age. And basically his life is shit, and now I'm making all this money. And the point is that this dick made me this amount of money, okay? Did that capture your attention? Good. Because the whole lesson behind what I'm about to teach you is how you can capture attention. If you're a marketer, or you're a copywriter especially, or just you want to capture attention in general, you need to learn the principles which come with it, okay? Take one last look of the girth master, okay, because I'm about to fucking get rid of it. So, if you're a marketer or you're a copywriter, you probably know that if you want to get sales and you want people to actually buy your stuff, you need attention, okay? Attention basically means eyeballs. Now, what most people think is, when they're trying to sell something, when they're trying to get people interested in something, trying to build intrigue, however they gain attention is the way they need to sell the thing. So I'll give you an example. If I'm selling, I don't know, a fucking pen, okay? So I'm writing a pen, the subject line, and then you have the hook, body, CTA, right? Subject line would be something like, write better. Hook, have you run out of pens? Body, something about fucking pens, pens, whatever, bullshit basically. CTA, get our pens, okay? This is typically how people write emails, do marketing, get attention, and start selling shit. Now, because I'm a fucking genius, and because I know exactly what I'm talking about, I have seen this a million times, and one day I genuinely thought this is pathetic and shit and pointless, and there is a better way to do this. If you're a marketer, or shit, you're a YouTuber, or you write emails, or you have a business and you want more people to come to your website, or you want people to be more interested in you, or you want to get more attention in life in general, don't do this, okay? Please understand, I know we're selling pens here, and I know you probably think, oh, the subject line has to do something with pens. It doesn't, okay? Listen to me, it really doesn't, okay? Most people will have their subject line, or have the title, or have the invitation to whatever they're selling about the whole thing. You'll be like, oh, I'm selling a pen, so I'm gonna make a title to do with a pen. Or I'm selling a fucking MacBook, so I'm gonna make a title to do with computers. Or I'm gonna teach you how to get girls, so I'm gonna say in the title, how to get girls, okay? Don't do that, okay? Because if you do that, it's boring. And the limit of which you can be creative is limited, basically. You can't be too creative because you're bound within the restraints of what the fucking email's about, or with what you're talking about, all right? Now, what I suggest you do, in fact, no, fuck it, just do as I say, because I know what I'm talking about. What I suggest you do instead is come up with something completely fucking outlandish, something that is absolutely abysmal, something that has nothing to do with whatever you're about to talk about. Literally, if I'm talking about pens, pen email. we can then talk, the subject line would be something like anal sex. I'm not joking. Or I had this one, when I was trying to sell people Stoic Academy, you would think the subject line to selling Stoic Academy, my copywriting mentorship, would be like, oh, make money as a copywriter, No, do you know what it was? Fucking pay attention to this. Blowjobs on a balcony. That was the subject line to an email I wrote to my email list telling people to buy my copywriting mentorship. Blowjobs on a balcony. Now you're probably sitting there thinking, Tom, okay, yeah, cool, that's more abrasive and more outlandish and gets people's attention, but how the fuck do you tie this into what you're actually selling? How the hell can you turn anal sex into selling a pen and blowjobs on a balcony into selling copywriting mentorship? Now, here's where the magic happens, okay? Because immediately, I just want to say something, by the way. What are you more likely to click? You're a human being. Are you more likely to click or which of those are you more likely to click? Imagine you're fucking in your emails, you're scrolling, and you see, become a copywriter. And then the email below it, you see blowjobs on a balcony. Which one are you more likely to click? Imagine you just going through, emails are boring. It's just promotion, buy this, get this, blowjob, balcony. So what? That's weird. The fuck is this about? And you know it's for me, so it's gonna be interesting. But more importantly, if it's not about anything to do with the product that people are selling, it's even more interesting. Now, this is just to get people in the door, and it's the most important part. When people are writing emails, when people are marketers, when people are YouTubers even, they focus on like the body. They focus on the chunk of the work. So for example, in a YouTube video, most people focus on this bit. In an email, most people focus on the big part of the email. You know, that isn't how you should do it. That isn't how you should do it at all. What you should do is, you should work with the fucking title first and then figure it out from there. So whenever I make YouTube videos, I come up with a title in my head and think, okay, let me think of a title. And then once I found a title, I then come up with the YouTube video afterwards. Like title, okay, that's a good title. How the fuck do I make this a YouTube video? I don't know, I'll figure it out. Same with emails. I'll come up with a killer title, something completely outlandish, completely stupid, completely ridiculous. And then I'll think, okay, how can I turn this into an email selling something? Blowjobs on a balcony. So if you don't know the premise of this email, how do you think I can turn blowjobs into a balcony into selling my copywriting mentorship? You fuckers, you probably got no idea, okay? The way I did this, okay, because firstly, this got like a 60% open rate, so I know it works. But secondly, this is how it worked, okay? So I can't remember exactly, but it was something like, I was in Spain at the time, and I'm a copywriter, and I make loads of money, and you're all poor and broke, and your life sucks, etc. And it was like a Wednesday or a Thursday, and I was in Seville in Spain, and the topic of the email was that I was on a balcony in Spain, in Seville, at like 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, with my fucking bollocks out and my shirt off in the sun, and I was sitting there, and then these two girls came onto the same balcony I was on, and we locked eyes, and one of them was kind of fat and short, one of them was kind of blonde and okay, still mid. Anyway, we locked eyes, I said, come over here. They came over, we started talking, they were like, what are you doing here? And I was like, oh, I'm a copywriter. And then we started talking, and we were like, oh, what's your bucket list? And their bucket list was like, come to Spain, or some boring shit, because women are fucking boring. And they were like, what's your bucket list? And I was like, you know what, because I'm on a balcony and there's two chicks in front of me, my bucket list involves getting a blowjob on a fucking balcony. And they were like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. Oh wow, really? Oh, that's so fun. What do you do for a living? And I was like, I'm a copywriter. They were like, what's that? And it's like, don't worry, bitch, I make more money than you and your ex-boyfriend and anyone you ever date forever. And they were like, anyway, we got to go. Bang, they fucked off. And I thought, that was really clever. Let me make an email about that. And it fucking killed. I've turned blowjobs into a balcony and the rest of the email was basically, my life is amazing, your life is shit, you're in a London office, it's rainy, it's shit, your wife doesn't give you a blowjob, you literally hate existence, I'm on a fucking balcony in Seville, in Spain, making loads of money from my laptop, chicks coming over to me, I'm making them laugh and I'm rejecting them because I'm so fucking cool. If you want to do the same, become a copywriter and join Stoic Mentorship. P.S. I'll get you your first client in 30 days, guaranteed. If you don't, I'll give you an extra free $500. But that is how I turned this into this, okay? And this is so much more effective. Don't just be like, oh, I did some writing on the balcony and the sky was blue and fucking, yeah, writing on a laptop is so fun. It's shit, okay? No, fucking blowjobs on a balcony, okay? That's how you do it. So whenever you're writing emails, and obviously you'll have to be careful because I don't know what your clients are like. I don't know what the brand you work in is. I don't know, you know, if you're writing for fucking elderly women, probably don't, actually no, this probably work really well with elderly women. They'd be like, blowjobs? I haven't given one of those out in motherfucking years. Anyway, I would make sure that you do this carefully, but come up with the title for the email. So for example, if you're selling pens, maybe I'm a pen brand, pens, okay? What do people usually do? They say, oh, it's a pen and it writes well and it makes sure that you can write your ideas down, etc. How do I get people's attention more? Because pens are boring. They're really fucking boring, okay? So let me give you an example. Top of my head, because I'm a fucking genius. Pens, how do I get people to sell pens? Okay, I'm gonna do Lamy pens because they were a big thing in my school. If anyone knows what a Lamy pen is, you're definitely a posh twat, but anyway. Lamy pens. So I could just say, buy our new pens, or the subject line could be, intimidate your teacher by threatening to ink them. Now, if you don't know what a Lamy pen is, let me just give you a quick brief overview. Lamy pens are like ink pens, so like most pens are biro. A Lamy pen has ink cartridges in, and what we realized when I was younger, if you have a Lamy pen and you like shake it a little bit, all the ink goes to the bottom, shake, wanker, all the ink goes to the bottom, and then you can flick the ink at people, and we would just go fucking crazy. It'd be a lesson, and everyone just get their Lamys out and start flicking people. You'd be fucking, you look like a fucking Smurf, you'd all be blue. Anyway, point is that you could do that and it was funny, and at the time, it was all we had to do. Like, the teacher would be talking about some shit, no one cares, and we'd just be flicking fucking Lamy pen ink everywhere. We go to our next class like dripped fucking ink. Anyway, point is that subject line is more enticing, and the premise of the email would be intimidate your teacher by threatening to ink them, buy a Lamy pen so that when your teacher is giving you homework, you can start flicking them with ink, and then they'll be more scared to give you homework, and then some shit, right? But it's just more interesting. It's just like, oh, instead of buy the Lamy pen, no, threaten your teacher with fucking hostility, you know? Like if you're a student or something and you see that, you're gonna be more interested than just buy a Lamy pen. No, instill fear into your fucking teachers. Make them quiver at night knowing, oh, I've got to go to that class tomorrow and they'll have Lamy pens, I'm gonna get fucking raped with ink. And all your friends have Lamy pens and they're all raping the teacher with ink and you don't have one. Why? You've got Beryl pen, you're a fucking loser. Get a Lamy pen, join in on the fun. Okay? That's how you do it. Have an outlandish title and then somehow weave it into the email. So, we do this all fucking day. We could do this all fucking day. Let me write another one. What should I sell? Fuck it, I'll sell Stoic Academy. So I could just say join Stoic Academy. I mean, Stoic Academy is amazing. So I could just say join Stoic Academy because your life will fucking change. But I'll make it difficult. What I would say instead is something like, I don't know why I'm speaking about blowjobs a lot. It's probably because I get loads, but morning routine equals blowjob. That is the subject line, okay? That is the subject line to an email I'm gonna write about Stoic Academy, copywriting, okay? How the fuck do I turn that? Fuck it, I'll give you 2 seconds. How the fuck can I turn that into an email telling you to join my mentorship? Can you even read that? Yeah. Morning routine equals blowjob. That's the subject line. Any ideas? Okay, so the way I would do it is this. I would probably describe a story about what my morning is like. So my morning is like wake up, quickly get out of bed, because if I don't in 5 minutes, I'm gonna have my dick in my mouth, work, etc., etc. But the way it'd work is this. Wake up, No alarm. Alarms are gay. Blonde next to me. Rub the crust out eyes. Roll over. Get spontaneous. Blowjob. Have coffee. Make money. Okay? Now, the whole premise of this email would essentially be like, listen, I'm able to wake up in the morning and my morning routine is literally get up, rub the crust out of my eyes, roll over, put my dick in my girl's mouth, get up, have a coffee, start working and making money. And then people are gonna be like, how the fuck do you do that? How do I do that? It's a good question you ask that. Well, I sure as fuck don't have a job. You 9-to-5 wage cuck? No, I'm a copywriter. What's a copywriter, Tom? A copywriter is where you can do whatever you want and work wherever you want and work as much as you want and make as much money as you want. And it takes like 2 weeks to get good and it takes no money up front and you can go wherever you want all the time. And then you'll have loads of money and girls will want to be with you. And before you know it, you can just be like, I'm paying for your entire life, suck my dick for breakfast. Join Stoic Academy and I'll teach you how, okay? How the fuck is that? How have I done that? How have I done that? I've taken something completely unrelated and turned it into something else. And that's the creativity. This is where you become a good writer. This is where you become a good marketer. Not by going by the book, but just by being super creative. Thinking, how can I make this, how can I tie these two things together? You know, this is a good exercise. If you want to get better at writing, write a fucking crazy subject line, something that is literally ridiculous, and then figure out a way to tie it into the products you're selling. Like, I used to do this all the time. I had a no-fap fucking worst client ever. I had a no-fap client, and basically I was writing to dudes that were addicted to fucking their hand. And I came up with loads of shit. Like, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I would have like, you know, something crazy, and then I tie it into them wanting to fucking stop wanking. You know, like fucking stupid shit, like related to girls, related to putting muscle on. It'd be like fucking walk in the gym and put on fucking 10 pounds in the bench press. Why? Because after about 15 days of holding in your jizz, you want to fucking explode, and all that power goes into your some shit. All that power goes into your chest, and you can start lifting heavier weights. And they're like, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay, really? Does that work? Yeah. Probably not, but they clicked it. Bang. Ebook. Bang. Money. Oh, it didn't work. Oh yeah, well, that's because you didn't do it properly. It's like fucking some shit. It doesn't matter. The point is that the subject line got them interested and then spewed some shit and then got them to buy, okay? That's the difference. That's how you get attention. You don't get attention by having incredible ideas. You get attention by having an idea and then somehow having a completely insane subject line. Okay, the idea of becoming a copywriter is not that interesting. I mean, yeah, it is a bit. Like, you can do what you want, you can make loads of money, etc. But it's not interesting enough to get fucking 60% of the people that are on my email list to open it. You know what it is? Telling them they can get head on a fucking balcony on a Tuesday at 3 p.m. That's interesting. Okay? So whenever you're writing subject lines, think, okay, wait, before I write something boring and stupid that no one cares about, what can I say that's just completely fucking crazy? Like, I'm vulgar as shit, so I'll come up with some dumb stuff like, I don't know, 4-way with 4 blondes. Or fucking dumb shit like, I'm not even going to say it because it'll get taken off YouTube, but I'll just come up with something dumb, be like 4-way with 4 blondes, and they'll be like, what? What's that? I'll be like, yeah, basically I had a 4-way with 4 blondes. How'd you do that? Well, basically, I quit my job, and now I'm a copywriter, and I make more money, and because I make more money, I have more leverage in dating and relationships, and girls come up to me and they say, I want to date you, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but you've got, you know, this girl, and this girl I'm also seeing, and she's like, oh, I don't want to do that. It's like, yeah, but I'll give you a Birkin, shut the fuck up, and she's like, okay, fine, bang, in the rotation, before you know it, 4 chicks in my bed all at the same time, because I'm paying them all, and they want to be with me, and they love me, and I just jizz all over them. Bang, 4-way with blondes, become a fucking copywriter, and you can do the same thing. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius, okay? If you're not following along with this, I assume you're thick or slow or dumb. Because this does make sense. And I know it makes sense because it fucking works. Okay? So, learning fucking, you know, tasks, okay? You can do this if you're a YouTuber, if you write blogs, if you write emails, if you're just marketing in general. Try this out, okay? Task. Whatever you're writing about, okay? So fucking... etc., etc. Write whatever you're gonna write, okay? But make the subject line as crazy as possible. And it doesn't even have to relate. It doesn't have to relate. Okay? In fact, I would say it's better if it doesn't relate. I'm known for copywriting. If an email comes into my email list and it is not about copywriting, they're instantly more interested. It's like, we assume you're gonna get emails about copywriting. If one comes out about getting head from a fucking blonde, they're like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Okay? And so you just have these, make it crazy. Okay? The crazier the better. Okay, and it will test you. It'll make you think, oh fuck, what do I do? And because it does that, it's hard. And because it's hard, you'll get better. Okay, so yeah, do that. Don't think, oh, I'll write one that makes sense. No, write one that doesn't make sense. If I'm selling fucking doormats, okay? Imagine I'm selling doormats. How the fuck can I make selling doormats sound interesting? Well, I can say that, oh, if you have a doormat, then, you know, you won't get dirty shoes and your shoes will not dirty up the carpet, etc., etc. Or you can say, keep your hands clean before you finger your girlfriend. Because one day when she comes home late, or you come home late, and you're really fucking horny and you're drunk as shit, and you don't even wait to get to the bedroom, you just fucking bang, ground and pound, get her on the floor, and before you start fucking fingering her, you just put your fucking hands on the floor, and there's dirt everywhere. You don't want to finger her when you've got dirty fingers, do you? No. So what you should do is you get a doormat so that you rub your feet on the floor so that when you walk in the room, there's no fucking dirt on the floor because your shoes are clean. So that when you start fucking your girlfriend on the floor, she doesn't get dirty fingers in her vagina. Bang! Buy a doormat, like shit like that. Okay? I could do this all fucking day, all right? I could do this all day. Now, obviously, like I said, you can't do it for some brands. Obviously, if you're writing for like professional brands and shit, don't do that. But like, this shit works, okay? Like, I had a golf brand, and one of the ones I did was I was selling head covers. Shit. So if you don't know, if you play golf, you have like the golf club, obviously, fucking whatever, golf club. And then on the golf club, you can put covers on it to protect it, okay? So whatever, that's a shit example, but you can put covers on the golf club. Now, if you're a golfer, you know that they're gay, so don't use them, but you can use them. Anyway, I was trying to sell these, and I was like, how can I sell these in a more humorous way? Now, I'm selling to middle-aged dudes that are all in relationships, all of them, okay? If you're a golfer, you typically have a pension, you have a good job, you work hard, you're white, you're middle upper class. So I was like, how can I make this more interesting? And the whole premise of the email was to get them to have golf club covers so that their wife couldn't see the lipstick on the clubs when they'd gone out cheating. It's like, you know, you come home in, you bring the clubs in, and there's fucking lipstick all over the clubs and all over the shaft. Because you've been fucking the cart girl. Literally, that's what I said. I was like, get a fucking head cover so that your wife can't see the lipstick from the fucking cart girl all over your golf clubs. And that shit killed. It fucking went crazy because it was funny, it was somewhat relatable, I appeased to their nature. Everyone wants to fuck the cart girl, especially old, wrinkly, bald twats that play golf for a living, their wife is fucking menopaused and shit. Bang, I did that. And it sold like crazy. Now, are they all cheating on their wives with the golf cart girl? No, but it's a good imagination experiment, and it made them think, yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Even though everyone thinks they're gay, they're like, nah, why do you have those arse? The fucking wife doesn't see me. It's like, all right, bro. And so yeah, that's what you do. Okay, just make it something crazy and then tie it in. However you do it, it's up to you, all right? I don't want to see any boring subject lines ever. Okay, and if I have them, then it's for a good reason. But most of the time I won't, okay? And you can do it with anything. YouTube video. My YouTube video just started with a massive fucking cock on the whiteboard. Dick. Oh, got your attention? Hi, welcome to the video. No, cock. Massive penis. Dick. Hi. Got your attention? Yeah, okay, basically, this is what I'm gonna be talking about. You're like, what the fuck? The video you're watching before, hi, welcome to the video. Today we're gonna be talking about this, basically, You come onto my video, cock. You're not scrolling and watching my video, you're watching. You're like, why is there a massive dick on the screen? I'm about to show you. Okay, now I've got your attention. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the lesson in this video. But I had to get your attention. And the way I did that, put a massive fucking schlong on the fucking whiteboard. Okay? Try it. It'll help. Get after it.